The chairman's son disguised himself as a migrant worker to inspect the construction site. As soon as he walked in, he saw the workers eating only plain vegetables, while the supervisor had meat at every meal. When he tried to report this to the supervisor said that safety helmets were required on site, and they had to be bought from him, $300 each. The man picked one up and pressed it lightly. It cracked instantly. He furiously scolded the supervisor for treating workers' lives as a joke, but the supervisor arrogantly asked him if he still wanted to keep working there. The man was enraged and accused the supervisor of being greedy, but none of the workers stood up for him. They just watched from the side like it was a show. Seeing this, the supervisor got even more smug, mocking the man for being a spoiled young master, telling him to go back where he came from. The man clenched his fists, wanting to reveal his identity on the spot, but before he could say anything, the manager walked over and without a word slapped the supervisor, then immediately said that the people who came here were not ordinary, and told him to watch his behavior. He looked the man up and down and asked if he knew any higher-ups. The man didn't want to blow his cover, so he shook his head, saying he didn't have any connections. The manager's expression instantly changed. He said if the man wanted to eat there, he had to follow his rules, how to spend living expenses, and when wages would be paid, were all up to him. Then he told the man to go across the street to the manager's wife's store and buy tea, but the box of tea cost $2,000. The poor workers immediately voiced their concerns, but the manager just sneered, saying if they didn't want to buy, they could quit and leave right away. As soon as he said this, the workers went silent, because buying the tea only cost $2,000, but not buying might cost them their jobs. This scene made the man extremely angry. He never imagined his family's construction site was full of corruption, so he immediately pulled out his phone and texted his assistant to come over, then coldly told the manager that he had recorded the whole thing and was going to expose it. The manager's face instantly changed. He raised his fist and tried to hit the man, then dragged him to the backyard, threatening to silence him forever. Just then the man's assistant arrived. The manager had no choice but to greet her. He took out a big gift he had prepared, but the assistant didn't even look at it. She calmly said she was there to inspect work, not accept bribes, then ordered him to gather all the workers immediately. But she couldn't find the man anywhere, and started to sense something was wrong. Suddenly, a commotion came from the backyard. Her face changed, and she immediately ran toward the sound. By then the man had already been thrown into a deep pit. The supervisor was operating the excavator, preparing to bury him, when the assistant's voice came from the distance.